YouTube, Kurt Curtis. It's been a while, so I got an update. Um, it's just been quite a while, so I figure I tell you guys what's going on. There's plenty of people I've watched on YouTube over the years that just like I like their stuff, and then they just kind of ghost, and I completely understand. I completely understand that, but when they do it without an explanation, um, you always just wonder what happened to them. What are they doing? When someone explains like, "Oh, I'm doing this now. I don't feel like doing YouTube or this kind of content anymore." I can appreciate that, and so that's what I'm doing here. Um, I haven't done a video in quite a while, so I had a lot of time to think. Um, Lots to talk about here. So, first off, with my eBay store, this is not something that's going to happen quick. It might take years. I don't know. It might not happen, but I'm really pushing towards having my store be only cards, or like 95% cards. It's just way easier to photograph stuff when you only have to photograph one kind of thing. It's way easier to ship stuff when it's only one kind of thing. When you only have to have like one or two kind of boxes, envelopes, whatever, shipping supplies, because you're only selling one kind of thing, it makes it a lot easier. Like right now, I probably have over 10 different sizes of boxes I have to buy, and I have to buy them in bulk to get them at a good price. So just boxes alone take up probably like an eighth of this room or something like that. And I don't know, that's kind of annoying. Also, when it comes to listing stuff, like if it's not a card, I'm kind of like, it's kind of becoming a chore. And I don't like that. It didn't used to be like that. Cards is easy. Boom, boom, boom. Take pictures real quick. They're super small. I can store a ton of them in a small area. Even when it comes to shipping, like stuff that used to be like, because cards are so easy, stuff that used to be easy to ship, like a t-shirt or something, like when I have to ship it, I'm just like, like I do it. It's not hard, obviously. Like it's not hard at all. It's pretty easy, but it's just like kind of disrupts the flow of things. So obviously, if I see a deal that isn't cards, I'm going to pick it up, but that doesn't really happen much these days because I can't go to garage sales like I used to, or estate sales or anything like that. Most of the sourcing I'm doing and going to be doing is either online or from people I know locally. So that's the plan. Don't know how that's going to play out over time. It might be a slow, gradual thing. I do have like a storage system in play for cards. It's a little bit different than what I did before. And it might not even require all these shelves in this room. So at one point, maybe I get rid of some of these shelves. But like I said, this might be years down the road. I don't know. But that's where my mind's at right now. I want to have, I think my store is like 5,100 items right now. And I think like 3,800 of those items are cards. So I want to get to a point where, obviously, don't want to put a number on it, but like, 30,000 to 50,000 cards would be like a nice place, and just grow from there. It would take a long time even to get to that, but it is possible. And then hopefully get to the point where I'm shipping out like, 20, 30, maybe even up to 50 cards a day, and just have it like that. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. And if I do that, then I don't know, the storage in here will just be different. And yeah, that's kind of where my mind's at. Kind of leaning towards that direction, but I haven't made any drastic steps to get there yet. But that's kind of where I feel like I'm going forward. With eBay, that's what I enjoy selling. I've always enjoyed selling that. Once they introduced eBay standard envelope, it's been a little while now, but that was a game changer. And yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be doing. Because of that, I don't want to be doing weekly eBay videos showing you guys, oh, here's what I sold on Monday, and it's like 15 cards that were like, a lot of them less than $5. Here's what I sold on Tuesday, 22 cards. Here's what I sold on Wednesday, 17 cards. Like I'm not going to do that type of video. It's just way too much for such, smaller transactions and stuff. So moving forward, I'm not going to be doing that. With cards, you guys know I buy a lot of wrestling cards. I've gotten pretty deep into it. I follow wrestling cards. I buy wrestling cards. I sell wrestling cards. I hold on to some wrestling cards. I collect wrestling cards now. Everything will probably be sold at some point in my life, but there are definitely cards I have that I'm going to be saving for years and years and years. So that's going to be like my main focus and the main thing I'm interested in now. Obviously, anyone that buys, sells, trades, collects cards, eBay is a part of that, because even if you're not doing for a profit to get rid of stuff, you could go to eBay. It's the best marketplace to sell cards. So yeah, that's what my interest is now, is wrestling cards. When I say I'm selling cards, I'm not only going to be selling wrestling cards. Like, I've done really well with other cards in the past too, just regular sports cards and Marvel cards, and just, you know, bench warmer. I was killing it with the bench warmer cards. Just, I'm going to be selling any kind of card I can get my hands onto on eBay. But the focus of this channel moving forward is going to be about wrestling cards. Wrestling cards are pretty low on the totem of sports card world. Wrestling cards even kind of would be considered a non-sport card. It's kind of in that gray area. There are obviously some valuable cards, but compared to like football and basketball and even baseball, there's just not as many people into it. It has grown a lot since Panini took over the license last year. So it is definitely growing. There are a ton of people after this kind of stuff and collect it. However, there are very few YouTube channels that strictly focus on wrestling cards. I know of one, and I know of a few channels that they focus on wrestling cards, but they also focus on another sport. Like I know one channel is like basketball cards and wrestling cards, so it's like a mix. Or it's like hockey and soccer cards and wrestling cards thrown in there. Or it's just like they throw in wrestling cards, but the main focus is not wrestling cards. So going forward, I'm going to turn this channel into a wrestling card channel. And I know a lot of you guys are not interested in that, and I totally understand that. I'm going to be doing it at a super casual pace. There might be weeks that go by where I don't create a video. I don't want to get burnt out. I don't want to feel any pressure with the eBay videos. It's like, this is what's sold every week, stuff selling, the videos got to go out every week. With this, it's going to be whenever I feel like doing it, whenever something happens. Not completely sure on what kind of videos I'm going to be doing, but some ideas I have right now are talking about new sets that are coming out, showing you guys big hauls that I pick up, and maybe opening up some product every once in a while, and just stuff like that. I don't know. I'm going to figure it out as I go. But that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. I appreciate all you that watch me for my eBay content. There still will be some like eBay stuff related. Like I mentioned earlier, like eBay is just involved with cards in general, regardless of what cards you are into. But there's going to be no more like reselling eBay channel videos coming out. I might do some shipping videos and stuff like that. But like for the most part, the focus is going to be wrestling cards going forward at my own pace. I'm also going to probably try to do more like shorter videos. Like if I get a little nice haul, maybe do a 2, 3, 4 minute video of the haul, and that's it, and that's the video. So there will be weeks that go by that nothing comes out because there's nothing to talk about, and there might be some weeks where I have like multiple videos coming out in the week that may be like shorter videos. So I'm still going to figure it out, but that's my plan for now. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys that watch me for my eBay stuff. I expect 0 people that follow me for eBay to actually be interested in wrestling cards. Like I said, even in sports card world, wrestling cards are like, they're not as popular, and people just aren't as into it, which I think is an opportunity for YouTube, because I mean, there's lots of people on Instagram and stuff like that, but like I said, there's not really many YouTube channels that strictly focus on just wrestling cards. I will showcase some other cards if I pick up a haul or something of something else, but I want to say like 95%, if not more, of it's going to be strictly about wrestling cards. So I'm sure I'm going to lose subs. I'm sure pretty much all of you won't be continuing to watching this channel. But I want to say thank you for all the people that watch this for my eBay stuff. If you want to learn about cards or wrestling cards, and you can continue watching, but I don't expect that. I expect 0 people to continue watching. But with that, I'm going to be hopefully getting other people, which will probably be a very small crowd, to watch. And also when I'm doing these videos, it's more going to be like fun collector kind of standpoint. Like obviously I'm going to be talking about values and stuff like that, but that's not going to be the main purpose. So I'm not going to be like, if I show you guys stuff I pick up, I'm not going to be like, oh, I paid this amount for this and it sells for this, and it's not going to be all just like flipping stuff. That's part of it, but it's just going to be more fun, informational, and just there will be some flipping stuff in it too, but like it's not going to be focused on that. So not going to be like, oh, naming exact prices for everything I've paid. I'm just going to showcase stuff and kind of go from there. Appreciate all you guys watching. I figure I need to have an explanation be honest, it's been kind of nice not having to do YouTube videos every week, like the pressure having to put one out every week. This way I could just do it at my own pace casually, and it's something that I'm interested in and that I find is fun. eBay is fun for me. I'm still selling on eBay. I love eBay. I don't think I'll ever stop selling on eBay, but just the reselling content of eBay is just, I don't know, man, I'm just done with it. It's kind of, some of it's kind of cringe, to be honest. Like, I don't even really watch any reselling channels anymore. A lot of it's cringe. It's interesting when people have, like, they're able to go to garage sales and they can get like a whole bunch of different stuff, but I think it's more practical to be like narrowed down. If I'm selling just cards on eBay, I need envelopes. Some of those like kind of semi-rigid envelopes for cards over 20 bucks, which I can get for free with my eBay store coupon. And I need maybe a few either very small boxes or padded bubble mailers for people that buy like 10 plus cards when I can't ship them the other way. And that's it. Like, I could fit all that on one tiny little shelf. I wouldn't have to worry about anything else. Appreciate you guys watching. Sorry about this if you enjoyed me for my eBay content. Until next time.